Welcome back to English Buddy Podcast. I'm Sam.
And I'm Sophia. How are you doing today, Sam?
I'm doing great, Sophia. I spent my weekend doing something really fun. I was painting in the park.
Oh, that's wonderful. Painting is such a relaxing hobby. And that reminds me, today's topic is perfect for everyone listening. We're going to learn how to describe your hobbies in English.
Yes, hobbies are such an important part of our lives. They help us relax, learn new things, and meet new people. But sometimes when we want to talk about our hobbies in English, we don't know where to start.
Exactly. So today we have a fun story about two new friends who meet and discover they have some hobbies in common. We'll learn useful vocabulary, simple sentence patterns, and practice together.
And speaking of our community, if you're enjoying this episode, please don't forget to like this video and follow our channel. It really helps us create more content for English learners like you.
Absolutely. Your support means the world to us. Now, let's dive into our story.
So let's meet our characters today. First, we have Emma. Emma is from Canada, and she just moved to a new city for work.
And then we have Yuki. Yuki is from Japan and she's been living in the same city for 2 years. They meet at a coffee shop one Saturday morning.
Here's how their conversation begins. Listen carefully. Excuse me, is the seat taken?
No, please sit down.
Thank you. I'm new here. My name is Emma.
Nice to meet you, Emma. I'm Yuki. Welcome to the city.
So they start chatting, and Emma notices Yuki's book.
I see you're reading about photography. Is that your hobby?
Yes, I love taking photos. I usually go to the park on weekends to photograph nature. What about you? What do you like to do in your free time?
I enjoy painting and drawing. I'm not very good yet, but I find it very relaxing.
Notice how they're asking each other about hobbies? This is a natural way to get to know someone. The conversation continues.
That's so cool. Do you paint with watercolors or acrylics?
I usually paint with watercolors. I'm interested in trying acrylics, but I don't know much about them.
I see. I also like reading mystery novels. How about you? Do you like reading?
Yes, I love reading too, especially on rainy days. I usually read fantasy books.
And then they discover another common interest.
By the way, do you play any sports?
I sometimes play tennis with my friends. It's good exercise. What about you?
I don't play tennis, but I go swimming twice a week. I'm not a strong swimmer, but I'm getting better.
That's great. Maybe we can do something together sometime. I'd love to see your paintings.
Oh, I'd like that. And maybe you can show me some of your photos.
What a nice conversation. Emma and Yuki found they have several things in common: art, reading, and sports. And they did it by using simple English to describe their hobbies. Now, let's break down the language they used. All right, let's look at some key phrases for describing hobbies. First, we have different ways to start talking about what you like to do.
The most common pattern is I like plus verb ing. For example, I like painting. I like reading. I like swimming.
You can also say I love plus verb ing for hobbies you really enjoy. I love taking photos. I love playing tennis.
Another useful pattern is I enjoy plus verb ing. I enjoy drawing. This sounds a little more formal, but very natural.
Now, to talk about how often you do your hobby, you can use frequency words.
Listen, I usually go swimming. I sometimes play tennis. I often read books.
Let's break that down. Usually means most of the time, maybe 70, 80% of the time. Sometimes means occasionally, maybe 30, 50% of the time. Often means frequently, maybe 60, 70% of the time.
You can also say I always for 100% of the time, or I never for 0% of the time. But be careful, never means you don't do it at all.
Great point. Now let's talk about skill levels. In the story, Emma said, "I'm not very good yet, but I find it very relaxing."
This is important. You don't have to be an expert at your hobby. You can say, I'm a beginner. I'm not very good yet. I'm getting better. I'm pretty good at it.
And here's a useful phrase when you want to express interest in trying something new. I'm interested in trying, for example, I'm interested in trying yoga.
Let's look at some specific hobby vocabulary now. For creative hobbies, we have painting, drawing, writing, playing music, singing, dancing, photography.
For physical activities, swimming, running, cycling, playing tennis, playing soccer, hiking, doing yoga.
For indoor activities, reading, cooking, watching movies, playing video games, doing puzzles, knitting, gardening.
Now, here's an important grammar point. When we ask questions about hobbies, we can use do you. For example, do you play any sports? Do you like reading? Do you have any hobbies?
Another way to ask is, what do you like to do in your free time? This is a very common and natural question.
And one more pattern from the story. When talking about when you do your hobby, you can say, I usually paint on weekends. I go swimming twice a week. I read before bed.
Notice the prepositions on weekends, in the morning, at night, before bed, after work.
Let's also look at how to connect your sentences. In the story, Yuki said, I love taking photos. I usually go to the park on weekends to photograph nature. She connected two sentences with a purpose to photograph nature.
Yes, you can say, I go to the gym to exercise. I visit the library to read books. I meet my friends to play basketball.
One last thing, describing how something makes you feel. Emma said, I find it very relaxing. You can also say, it makes me happy. It helps me relax. It's fun. It's challenging, but enjoyable.
Perfect. Now you have all the tools you need to describe your hobbies in English.
Okay, now it's time to practice. We'll do this together. Sophia, let me ask you, what do you like to do in your free time?
I like reading mystery novels. I usually read in the evening before bed. It helps me relax after a long day. What about you, Sam?
I enjoy playing guitar. I'm not a professional, but I practice 3 times a week. I find it very rewarding when I learn a new song.
That's wonderful. See how easy that was? Now, let's practice some more patterns. Listeners, you can practice along with us. Sam, do you play any sports?
Yes, I sometimes play basketball with my friends on weekends. I'm not very good at it, but it's great exercise. Sophia, are you interested in trying any new hobbies?
Actually, yes. I'm interested in trying painting. I've always loved art, but I've never painted before. I think I'd like to start with watercolors.
That sounds exciting. Now, listeners, pause for a moment and think about your own hobbies. Think about these questions. What do you like to do in your free time? How often do you do it? How does it make you feel?
Don't worry about making perfect sentences. Just practice. You could say something simple like, I like cooking. I cook every day. It makes me happy.
Or, I enjoy watching movies. I usually watch movies on Friday nights. It helps me relax.
Another example, I love running. I run 3 times a week. I'm getting faster.
Perfect. The more you practice these patterns, the more natural they'll become. Try talking about your hobbies with your friends, classmates, or even by yourself in front of a mirror.
And here's a tip. When you meet someone new, asking about hobbies is a great way to start a conversation and make friends, just like Emma and Yuki did in our story.
Absolutely. It's a friendly, easy topic that everyone can talk about.
So let's review what we learned today. First, we learned how to describe our hobbies using I like, I love, and I enjoy plus verb ing.
Second, we learned how to talk about frequency using words like usually, sometimes, often, always, and never.
Third, we learned how to describe our skill level from beginner to pretty good and how to express interest in trying new things.
And finally, we practiced asking and answering questions about hobbies, which is perfect for making new friends and having natural conversations.
Remember, hobbies are a wonderful way to express yourself and connect with others. And talking about hobbies in English doesn't have to be complicated.
Start with simple sentences. Don't worry about being perfect. The important thing is to communicate and share what you love.
Here's your homework for this week. Choose 3 of your hobbies and practice describing them in English. Use the patterns we learned today. You can even write them down or record yourself speaking.
And if you don't have many hobbies right now, that's okay too. Think about activities you're interested in trying and practice talking about those.
Next time you meet someone, maybe at a coffee shop like Emma and Yuki, try asking them about their hobbies in English. You might be surprised at how much you have in common.
And remember, every conversation is practice. Every time you speak English, you're getting better. We're so proud of you for learning with us today.
Before we go, don't forget to like this episode and follow English Buddy Podcast for more practical English lessons. We release new episodes every week.
If you have any questions or want to share your hobbies with us, leave a comment below. We love hearing from our listeners.
Keep practicing, stay motivated, and remember, learning English is a journey. Enjoy every step.
Thanks for joining us today. Until next time,
Keep learning and keep growing. Bye.
bye everyone.